It's another beautiful Wednesday to come your way one more time, and my name hasn't changed. It is still the amiable Inuarata no Sahai. And today I'm commencing a series on the topic Master Solution to Team Problems. Master Solutions to Team Problems. You know, as a corporate trainer and a workplace effectiveness expert, I've trained on the subject of teamwork in over 150 gatherings, and I've come across different team issues and team problems, and I've put some of them together, you know, to share with you, and then profile recommended solutions on how to, you know, get your way around these team issues and team problems, especially as a team leader. Master solutions to team problems. Now, the first one we are looking at today is, as a team leader, what do you do when you have a team member that refuses to do a task outside his or her job description or departmental responsibility? We are looking at master solutions to team problems. As a team leader, you gave a task, you gave an assignment to a team member, and because that assignment is not part of the team member's job description or departmental responsibility, the team member declined on doing the job or task. The team member refused to do the work. Now, how do you see that kind of situation, or what do you do in that kind of situation? Now, as a boss or a leader, when you give a task to a staff, when you give an assignment to a staff or a team member, an assignment that is outside his or her job description or departmental responsibility, when you give such a task to a team member, you are demanding and requesting the quality of flexibility. That is what you are requesting. That is what you are demanding. You are demanding and requesting the quality of flexibility. And the quality of flexibility is a very critical, you know, team quality that every team member needs to possess to be able to work in fluid collaboration in the system and help achieve the goals and objectives of the organization. This is very important, the quality of flexibility. That is what, as a team leader, that you are making demand on from team members when you want them to do tasks and assignment outside their job description or departmental responsibility. Now, as a team leader, before you demand for the quality of flexibility, have you established a culture of flexibility? This is very important. Before you demand the quality of flexibility from a team member or from your team members, have you, the team leader, the boss, the HOD, have you established the culture of flexibility? Now, the number one way you establish the culture of flexibility is for you, the team leader, to model the behavior of flexibility. This is so important. From the very beginning of this conversation, remember, we are looking at master solutions to team issues. And the team issues we are looking at this morning is a situation whereby, as a team leader or as a team head, you know, you give a task that is outside the job description or departmental responsibility to a team member. And the team member, because of that, because it's not part of his or her job description, because the assignment is not part of the departmental responsibility, the team member refuses to do the task and assignment. And like I said, when you are doing that, you are demanding for the quality of flexibility. Now, before you demand for the quality of flexibility, you need to have established the culture of flexibility as a team leader, as a team head. This is very important. And the way you establish that culture of flexibility is for you to exhibit the behavior of flexibility. It's for you to model the behavior of flexibility. Now, your people are more moved by what you do than what you preach. So the best way to inspire your team members of flexibility is for you, the team leader, to demonstrate flexibility and willingness to carry out tasks and assignments outside your usual role. You need to exhibit this before the people. You need to not just tell them how to do it, you need to show them how to do it. This is very important. So as you are demanding for the quality of flexibility, you need to establish the culture of flexibility, which you start by modeling the behavior of flexibility. This is just so important, it's so critical. It is a master approach to resolving team issues. Model what you want to see. Very important. Now, the second way that you can establish a culture of flexibility is by setting expectations for flexibility from the onset. You set expectation of flexibility from the onset, like during onboarding and during team meetings. Now, onboarding time is that time that you integrate a newly employed person into the system. You give them the orientation of how things work in the system, about the policy. You take them through trainings and all that. Now, part of the orientation you give to newly employed during onboarding is for you to let them know that in this place, in this organization, in this system, we uphold a culture of flexibility, which they are expected to also uphold as they journey along with the system or with the organization. Make them understand when you are onboarding them into the system, when you are onboarding them into the organization, it is very key, it is very important that a key part of their orientation is that we expect you to be flexible. We expect you to oftentimes make adjustments and exhibit flexibility towards assignment, towards tasks, and towards the team issues or the team, the goals that the team wants to achieve or the problem the team wants to solve. This is very important. Remember, the number one way you establish the culture of flexibility is for you, the team leader, to model the behavior of flexibility. The second way is to make sure that you set expectations for flexibility from the very onset, especially during that onboarding, moment and onboarding phase when staff of organizations that have been newly employed are being integrated into the system and into the organization. This is very, very important so that they know that from day one, this is what is expected of them, and then they work in sync with that expectation that you have just set from the very beginning, which is you setting that expectations for flexibility. This is very, very key. And then you continue to reiterate this during team meetings. As you hold team meetings with them, continue to remind them, continue to put them in remembrance that this is the expectation we have of you. But remember again that the best way or the number one way to establish the culture of flexibility is by you, the team leader, modeling the behavior of flexibility. You need to show it to them the way it is done and not just tell them the way it is done. Then secondly, I have said that you need to set expectations for flexibility from the very, very beginning. Then also, if a team leader refuses to, if a team member refuses to do a task outside his or her departmental responsibility or job description, it is also important that you need to be interested in the why. WHY. You need to be interested in the why. What is the reason? Why is he or she declining? Very, very important. What is the reason? So you need to create an environment where you can have a one-on-one conversation time with this particular team member. Listen to the why. What's the reason? And these team members could just have valid reasons. And the valid reason, one of them could just be that the team member is already overwhelmed with too much tasks and assignment that he or she needs to deliver on within a very short time frame or timeline. Get to know the why so that you know how to respond from there. It could also be that the team member does not have the requisite skill, the requisite technical know-how to carry out this assignment or this task. Knowing this will also help you to know the decision to make from there. And then it could also just be that, the team lead member could be having health issues and, other personal issues that he or she may not want to talk about. If you create that time and you create that moment to talk with this team member, you will see this team member opening up to let you know that this is the reason why, I'm declining on carrying out this task and assignment that is outside my departmental responsibility or job description. And then this will now help you to better respond. Now, while you are having this one-on-one conversation with this team member, it is very, very important that you listen without interrupting. Listening enriches the quality of your response. If you will respond well, you need to listen well, get the crux of the matter, and then you'll be able to take things to the next level for your team, for your system, for your organization. Remember, it is the beginning of a series on master solutions to team problems. And we have just looked at a situation whereby you give somebody an assignment, a task, in the workplace and the person refused to carry out that task or assignment because it is not part of his or her job description, because it's not part of his or her departmental responsibility. And I said that when you do that, you are demanding, the quality of flexibility. And before you demand the quality of flexibility, you need to establish the culture of flexibility. And number one way to do that is for you, the team leader, to model the behavior of flexibility. And then also the second way is for you to just make sure that you set the tone from the very beginning, especially during onboarding, by making sure that you set expectation for flexibility. Make the team members understand we uphold flexibility culture in this place, and we expect you to work in synchrony with that. Very important. And then learn to also understand why they are declining, which will go a long way to help you to know the necessary steps to take on advancing things forward. I strongly believe that lots of value have been added to you today, and you may want to connect with me. So my online handles are there. At Nosa Speaks. Connect with me on LinkedIn, connect with me on Instagram, on Thread, on TikTok, at Nosa Speaks 1, or Inualata Nosa High. Connect with me on Facebook. Send your questions across, provide answers to you, and then we'll take these conversations to the next level. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday, to continue with this series on master solutions to team issues. And when I return, I will remain the amiable Inualata Nosa High. Your day is so blessed. Thank you.